Hi everyone. Unfortunately, I'm making this video as a last resort, really. We currently reside in a Charles Church property at Seaton Vale, Ashington. We've lived in the property here on about 3 years, and I have to say, I know each new property has a snag on this, but ours was substantial, and we're still waiting for that snag on list to be remediated. And it's led us to this video now because we've just had enough. We've been more than fair. We've been given assurances by Charles Church, various different people within Charles Church, only to be let down. We've given them access to our property. We've took time off ourselves so they can come and visit the property. We've had various trades on site, with how they're going to remediate, and then nothing happens. We hit the firewall that is Charles Church. So at the moment we're in bedroom 2 ensuite. And this is a particular issue with the tiles. Like I say, it's been ongoing for 3 years, believe it or not. How hard is it to rectify a tile issue? You tell me, but Charles Church don't seem to be able to remediate anything in a timely manner. So we paid for the upgraded tile selection from Charles Church. We subsequently found out that these tiles are no longer offered, only for small areas, due to the complexities of around cutting the tile. Now, I would have hoped that had been identified prior to offering them to the clients, but hey, we're talking about Charles Church here. Okay, so if we look at the top, so this is exactly how Charles Church left their flagship property, which is a Fen Church, a large 5-bedroom dwelling, and this is how they like to leave their properties for their clients. I'd be keen to know everyone's thoughts on this. Tilers out there and such, but you can see that the start of the job, where they started and finished, which I'll come on to in a moment. It's just poor. You certainly wouldn't expect this from a builder such as Charles Church, a reputable builder, I hasten to add, apparently. But you can see the finish. We've had a number of issues with this property, which I won't go into, but certainly in this bathroom alone, we've had spots to be replaced, to put them where the joists were, so they couldn't be seated correctly, and a number of other things. But you can see, so this is how they finish at Charles Church. This is exactly how it was left. You can see, look, paint splats, poor caulking, just an absolute disgrace, to be honest with you. And it's really started, well, it's got my partner down. So much so on the last visit by the customer experience manager, she burst into tears. She's had enough. She can't call this house a home because there's a number of things that needs to be rectified. So, like I say, and the trend continues throughout. This was left in this condition, believe it or not. And I've got to laugh about it now because it just frustrates me. And like I say, this is a last resort. So you can see poor finish, poor start and finish to the job, little cuts such as that, missed caulking at the bottom, look. And as we move our way along, we can see the trend continues. You see, look. And Charles Church think that this is appropriate to leave for a client that purchased the property in good faith from a reputable builder, like I say, and this is how they leave it. And this is 3 years in the property. 3 years we've been trying to remediate this. We've given them an Excel spreadsheet list of remedial actions, and this is where we are. Like I say, just really poor. We paid for upgraded tiles. Look at this. Look at the finish. Look. This is what we're dealing with here. Look at this. The decorators must have been, visually impaired. That's all I can say. And I know I'm not the only one with issues with Charles Church. So please, on the back of this, jump on, let me know your comments, because surely a builder cannot leave the client with this quality and then take, in excess of 3 years to remediate. It's absolutely appalling. Look, the standard, I get the settlement, of course I do, I get that, but like I say, this is what we're being left with. So, like I say, any tilers out there, I'd really appreciate your thoughts on what your thoughts are, really. I know it's bad. You could see something that I can't. But yeah, I'd welcome all comments, to be fair. And anyone that's had any issues with Charles Church, the flagship builder, then please do share those. Hopefully we can start to gain some momentum and get a builder to rectify and deal with the client in an appropriate manner, appropriate timescales, with the correct professionalism, because quite simply, like I say, we haven't had it. We've been given assurances. Those promises have been broken. The communication link to Charles Church, customer experience and customer care, is non-existent. We send an email, then we wait 4 or 5 days for a response. We get trades to site. They tell us they're going to do something within 24 hours or minimum 3 days, something like that. And we don't hear nothing. Everything just drops off their radar and we're forgotten about. And then we start the whole process again. And I'm not having it. So yeah, I'd welcome your thoughts. And thank you very much for taking your time to watch this video. I will now move on to the master bedroom ensuite. Thank you.